10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is a regular Commissioners Court meeting for County of Starr, Monday, May 23rd. Let the record show that we do have quorum. Commissioner Bettis being absent. If everyone want to welcome everyone and thank you all for being here. If you all would stand for the pledge again.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any public comments?
There's none.
Okay, first item on the agenda is a vendors list.
Yes, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Vendors have been reviewed and I approve I recommend for approval.
Second.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is claims.
Yes, the claims have been reviewed and I recommend for approval.
Second.
Moved in second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have one presentation, and this is from Operation Border Health Preparedness, and this is from Department of Health and Human Services. Do you please come to the podium and identify yourself for the camera, please?
Good morning, Honorable Judge and
Thank you.
Commissioners.
Morning. Good morning.
My name is Leonel Vela. I am from the Texas Department of State Health Services, and I'm here to announce a event that is going to be coming up. It used to be called Operation Lone Star. We have changed the name to Operation Border Health and Preparedness because it more closely tracks what we do, which is an exercise to practice preparedness, and at the same time we're delivering medical, dental, and eyeglass services to the community. This is going to be July 25th through the 30th. This year we will have services on a Saturday from 9 to 2 to give those persons that are working a chance to be able to come in and receive. This operation, as you know, we've had it here for over 20 years, okay, so you're probably familiar with it. We will be having adult dental, which is one of the services that we really have a lot of need for in this community. That will be available this year. In addition, we will have the ability to do eyeglass services, provide eyeglasses to individuals, and of course we will do the medical services, which we always have. So basically, again, July 25th to 30th, for the first time, Saturday, 9 to 2. The other days are starting at 8 o'clock till, I believe it's 3:30, I think. Yeah, 3:30. So, yes.
Go ahead, I'll when you get there.
No, well, basically, that's it, okay? We just want to make you aware that this service is coming to your community, and we're here to help, and we're here to provide as much as we can for the community. Yes.
Yeah, on the dental part, so what do the people have to do do they have to get an appointment? You have been asked, how many people could be
Yeah.
services and dental?
Yeah, that is dependent on how many dentists we have, okay? Usually it is somewhere between 10 to 15 persons per day. I know that the dentists, when they come here, they try to do as much, and they usually go beyond that point, okay? But it is dependent on how many dentists we have. Now, you all can help, like if you know any dentist who would be able to help us, who has certifications in the state of Texas, okay, to be able to provide those services. If they could donate half a day, if they can donate whatever, okay, that will increase the capacity that we have to provide more services. But yes, it is limited from the standpoint of the need. I mean, the need is really great in any community. So we usually have people that come in like the night before to get in line. To be able to receive those services. So we understand that, and every year we do contact dentists, as many as we know, trying to get them to donate, sometime to be able to provide more services, but that's
So, you know, so these dentists that are coming in are all volunteers, they're not,
They're all volunteers, all of them. All the services that we do are totally free. And all of the people that come in, we have some people that come in from the military side, okay, from the Texas Guard, that may be dentists and can provide some services, okay, but we have RAM, which is Remote Area Medical, that comes in with their dental crews, and they also bring a large capacity for dentists, but it's never enough. I mean, the reality is that it is never enough because there's a lot of need.
Have you all reached out to the local dentists,
Yes.
and have you got any volunteers?
In this particular community, I'm not aware, I'm the public information officer, the incidents commander. They're having a site walkthrough today to make sure that the facility is ready to present. So I don't know the specifics on which ones have been
But the
contacted.
locals have been contacted?
Yes,
Okay, then another question, you said Saturday is from 9 to 2?
yes.
On your flyers, got 8 to 2.
I'm sorry, 8 to 2.
It is 8
That is
to 2?
correct, yes,
Okay.
8 o'clock. All the days are 8 o'clock. The difference is the end date on the Saturday. Because usually we go to 3:30. And 3:30 means anybody who walks in the door by 3:30, because we usually close, around 6 o'clock. We have to make sure that everybody receives what they need. Yes.
Yeah, well, we certainly thank you for the services, and I usually try and go every year, just to go and show our support.
Yeah.
And the military and everyone there, I mean, they do
Yes.
a terrific job, so thank you so much.
No, and thank you for the support that you all, I know that you all provide a lot of things, like security and all those type of things. And we really appreciate the collaboration that we have with you, with this county. So thank you very much.
I'm sorry, Gabby Rodriguez, who's also with the Department of State Health Services, and I do want to add that we are seeking volunteers if there's anybody during the summer that may be a little available, to provide services, free services. On our side, with our department, we might need a little bit more help this year. I do want to add that we have partnered with the district attorney's office, and he will provide food pantry on his side for our participants. So throughout the 6 days of Operation Lone Star, we will be having food pantry for the people going. And so we are gonna need volunteers, and we usually end up needing people like in registration, during intake, or maybe walking people in and out. So I will be going to different agencies. We do need vendors, of course, that can provide information to the community, and then volunteers as well.
Yeah, we usually have a lot of our departments that,
Yes.
they rotate their staff and they send volunteers, so, yeah, anything we can do to help with, certainly will.
I will forward an email with a couple of links of some trainings that they have to do right before operational start, because we do want to maintain confidentiality for the participants. And then it's two links to a training and a volunteer application.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
If y'all can just stay for a little while, because we have several presentations, and that way we can take all the pictures at the same time.
Okay.
Okay? Just a little.
Okay, the other presentation was an action item, this is approval proclamation proclaiming June as Elder Abuse Prevention Month. Mr. Salinas?
Yeah, I don't think they're
I
here.
don't think you're here.
we can still approve it, right?
Yeah, we
Motion to
can.
approve, yeah. Second.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Those are the only two I have.
Number 10, the MOU.
Oh, okay, if it's okay with the board, I'll move to item 10, and this is to accept a memorandum of understanding between VTX Valley Coastal Bend Healthcare System and the county, in Starr County. Are any representatives here from, you wanna come before? Just tell us a little bit about what this is.
First of all, good morning. My name is Jose Mesa. I'm here from VA Texas Valley Coastal Bend, Harlingen, Texas. We presented a memorandum of understanding regarding access utilization of the Starr County Judge Courthouse Annex. to provide veterans within your community mobile clinic services, which will allow veterans to come in the building, to utilize facilities with training, and also be able to come into the building and wait for their appointments. So just to give you some background, our healthcare system will receive 2 mobile rental units in the next couple of months. We're looking for locations where we can park the mobile unit and allow veterans to have access to a building and also be able to just partner with the community as well. So we presented the MOU. I'm not sure if you have a copy of the
Yeah,
MOU.
we do that. Okay. Yes, and we certainly want to have this agreement with you all, and we thank you on behalf of our veterans. And as we well know, Starr County has a large number per capita of veterans in our community, so that need the services. Now, this mobile unit, will it be stationed in different parts of the county, or just one side?
Just one side, yes, sir.
Just one side?
Yes, sir. So the idea is to come out to Rio Grande City 1 day a week, every week. So that way veterans in the community have a set schedule.
Okay, and that day would be always on the same day?
Yes, sir.
Like if it's on Tuesday, it'll be on every Tuesday,
Yes, sir.
is that correct?
Absolutely.
Motion to approve, Your Honor. Second.
Motion and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take the pictures of your,
Oh, Limeburger.
oh, okay, yeah, take that.
That's the next one.
So they should take the picture now, can we take the picture now for both, so they can? So we can announce it.
You want me just to sit back here?
Yeah, and then they can just be on the side. Well, we'll have you all separate, because they're 2 different
Yeah,
announcements.
let's do you all first.
Yeah. So you can be in front, just in the middle,
Yeah.
one of you, yeah. Make sure that we see everybody.
Yeah, we'll find.
We'll-
Or you know
We'll
what,
find a
if
spot.
we can have you on this side, and then you on this side,
Okay,
that
that
way
sounds
we
good
can see
to me.
everybody, you look like you all are here.
Okay.
One, two, three. 1, 2. Perfect. Now we'll
Thank you
have
so
them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should we take off our masks?
Sure.
Yeah.
And we can do the same thing, that way everybody comes out. You're covering commissioners, so just move it a little bit, Mr. Mesa, thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
One first, one also, or do we do it? Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
Any other presentations? If not, we'll go ahead and follow our agenda. Next item is to approve a contract between VTX1 and Starr County. You all, I don't know if you all have a copy of that or not, but what this is the just service with internet services in the county. And the thing about it is that it is at a savings, and it's fiber, so it should be a lot quicker, faster, and it saves us the tune of, I think it's around 7,000 or something a year.
Is this for all the county, or?
Well, it's gonna be done in 2 phases. The first phase, Commissioner, will be the Starr County Annex, the courthouse, the gas department, the Tri-County CSCD, the Commissioner Precinct 4, the Sheriff's Department, and I think that's it. That's the first phase. The second phase would be the remaining buildings that we have.
Precinct 1, 3, and
Right, yeah.
2.
Yeah, so, but they have to do it in phases, because you know, they can only do so much work at a time.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9 is an action item, and this is a permit application from VTX 1 to install telephone line and fiber optic to advance child care. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and again, this is all fiber, so we should be doing a lot better with our.
Motion to approve.
Second, Your Honor.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Did I take a vote on the memo of understanding?
Yes.
I did? Okay. Item 11 is to authorize the resale, the Stronghold properties, for Limeburger, Graham and Simpson. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners, Jimmy Gonzalez for Limeburger. On this particular item, I'm requesting approval for a resolution to sell struck off properties. There are 10 properties located in your packet. We put them in public auction, they did not sell, did not meet the minimum statutory requirements to sell. So they're all now struck off to the county and all the entities. We request that these properties be sold again in a resale on July 5th, 2022. So we can get back on the tax roll and hopefully someone buys them and clears the property and starts paying taxes. All these properties, the 10 of them, are non-homestead accounts. They're either vacant or abandoned properties or commercial properties, and no families will be displaced from their sale.
These are already been struck up, because I've been asked about some properties, and I haven't heard about it.
Yes, Commissioner, all these have been struck off already at various times in former tax sales. They're all currently under the authority of all the taxing entities, including Starr County, so.
So we would have to go one by one to see where they're located.
If the information, yes, Commissioner's in your packet, if you want to see exactly where they're located.
Because I've been asked of it, but I don't know what, I don't think we got the answer to that one. And these will be sold in a public auction.
Correct, Commissioner, in public auction. And what we're doing on these in the resale, where of course our job is to try to get the highest amount for these properties, but at the resale we do is they don't meet the statutory minimum, for example, $10,000, we're not gonna just take them to another year or another year. We wanna get back on the tax roll as fast as possible. So what this does, it allows us to go lower, and then we go back up as the bidding
Let me
goes
ask
up.
you something, let's say that the property is gonna be sold and you go start it off at $20,000, and somebody bids only $2,000, you gonna sell it?
It will go, theoretically, yes, so start at 20,000, nobody wants it, we'll say, okay, 15,000, 10,000. It'll keep going down till someone says 2,000, then we'll start going back up. Maybe want it for 3,000. No, theoretically, that person at 2,000 can get the property at a resale auction at a great benefit, and then from there, that property will be the record owner's responsibility to not pay taxes, what the appraised value of that taxes are. If there's an abandoned property, as some of these properties have abandoned homes, it's their job now to demolish it, to clear it, to make it
Yeah, we
non-nuisance.
understand that, at least I do understand that. But I've been asked that, I said, well, I don't know yet if they're gonna be, so it'll be sold to the highest bidder, no matter what, if it's for nickel and dime, but it'll be sold.
Basically, yes. The goal is to get it back on the tax rolls, so that somebody will start paying the taxes on it and not
Yeah, we
leave it
understand.
out there like
Okay.
that. That's correct, Commissioner.
I'll check it out, maybe see the property that I asked for.
I'll be happy to, happy to wait until you do that list and you recall that the commission, the court wants that to happen.
Maybe I'll get back with you again, and I've brought this up several times. My brother, he's already deceased, and they owe a bunch of taxes, and I've been asked, why didn't they sell it? And then they're being sold, I don't know what's the problem, just they're abandoned, you're getting all, woods and trees and all that stuff, and instead of being sold.
I mean, I'll be happy to talk to you on it. I mean, a lot of times I get calls from different people in the community and, you know, school board members, commissioners saying, what about this particular property? It's, for example, a nuisance, the neighbor called me because they're scared about snakes or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying.
I get calls, I look at it, there's various reasons why it may not be taken a judgment against or sold yet, as far as trying to get clear title, trying to see who it is, trying to get service on individuals. With questions like that, Commissioner, I'll be always happy to look at it individually, to try to resolve it and get
Yeah,
it
so
sold.
actually, if you don't have a clear title for some reason or whatever, it won't be sold.
Not necessarily, what we're looking for is, if you don't have a clear title, we basically add everybody we think may have an interest in the property. And from there, the issues are usually trying to serve these people. And if someone's deceased, trying to find out how many heirs they have, and try to find all their heirs. And at times, they're all over the state or the country, but we have to get proper service, get proper notice, so that when we do take judgment, anybody that has an interest in potentially can make a claim saying, I will pay the taxes, or I do want the property. If no one responds, then we can go to judgment, then we go to sale, and then eventually resale to try to get it done, but it is a
Yeah, I
process.
understand. Let's say that there's a property, and for some reason, they don't have a clear title because of the, you know, like they used to do before, they would just give you a warranty deed and they have no clear title. What happens with that?
I mean, that too, we basically include everything we can include. I mean, the only issues become after that is, can we define the property with those deeds? So, I mean, we don't do, what do you call it, property, surveys, but we do the best we can to try to identify the property, but there is times where the property, it's a handshake deal, and they say I live on the west corner, and it's not defined correctly, it's on the east corner. We try to do our best to identify where the property is, working with the appraisal district to get the land identified clearly, because we're not gonna sell a piece of property that we don't know where it is. So if there's a property we can identify.
No, yes, but I'm talking about a piece of property that we know where it is, who lived there, but eventually when they purchased that property, it had no clear title, just a check hand, or they sold, they gave them a warranty deed. And I know for a fact here, not too long ago, a lady bought, a gentleman bought some 39 acres of land, and said, this is your property. So then we got divorced, and everybody got their own piece, and when she went to claim that property, said, what are you doing here? That's not your property. She said, oh, no, I just bought it. It was on the other end of the, on the bottom of the, on the river, so.
You know, we trade you everything we can when we sell a piece of property to know exactly where it's at. But the question is not clear, clean title, and there could be possibly several interests or people competing for ownership of the property. We include everybody. Because at the end of the day, for us is, you know, I hate to say a shotgun approach, but we'd rather include everybody than just include one person. And when that happens, usually people that are getting sued who are claiming that I don't own that, that's something, I gave it away a long time ago. Okay, produce the information, and we get the information, where can we find it? And we provide that to the appraisal district so it gets as clean as possible. We remove the lawsuit, and then that's when we proceed to sale. But it does happen often where, that's not me, that's not me, it's Juan Gonzalez, but I'm not Juan Gonzalez, there's 20 Juan Gonzalez's. I never lived in Starr County. We get information, we adjust it to try to get the people who own this property and any errors as clean as we can get. But yeah, the basic answer to you is that we include everybody we think, even if potentially a distant relation or not even a person. And then when we talk about
If you sell a piece of property, that guarantees that person that is got a clear title.
No, when we sell property, we have a disclaimer saying we make no representations or warranties about that. If they want to do that, they have to hire a title company with title insurance to ensure that it's as clean as it can be, because if there is a mistake on anybody, that's what title insurance does to compensate the record owner. But we make no warranties. I mean, we have a disclaimer that says you buy as is, and there could be liens, there could be other owners, but we do our best to clear as much as we can.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so, those items,
We have, did we revote?
No. This is item number 11. So is there a motion
Motion
to?
to approve.
Second.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much, Commissioners, thank you.
Item 12 is also an action item, and is to approve and open an account for Crime Victim Center for the DA. Letty, is that okay?
This one, I didn't get that information.
Okay,
Do we approve and, based on her recommendation?
yeah, that'll work.
Motion to approve based on miscellaneous recommendation for the account?
Is there a second to
Second.
that? Second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13 through 21 are budget amendments.
Yes, those have been reviewed and I recommend for approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and second to approve items 13 through 21. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And we have a budget correction.
Yes, that's also been reviewed and I recommend approval.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. It is now 10:30, and pursuant to section 551.074, we will go into executive session to discuss order of salaries.